we're finding the exact value of this here function. So first we need to figure out what 3 pi over 4 is in degrees. So you can either do the conversion or you can just look at your circle. 3 pi over 4 is really what in degrees? 135. So what I'm really looking for is the cotangent of 135. Now it's a problem just like you did last chapter. So it's not really 135 that I'm concerned with. I'm really talking about the reference angle, which is 45. So I'm just going to look at my chart for the cotangent of 45, which is 1. And then I just got to ask myself if I have to change the sign. So I'm talking about cotangent. What quadrant am I in with a 135-degree angle? 2. So will cotangent be positive or negative in quadrant 2? It will be negative. So I need a -1. There it is. How'd you do? Good. Try C by yourself. See if you can get C all by yourself without me telling you what to do. You've got this. Because the only thing that's new is going from 5 pi over 3 to whatever that is in degrees, and you got it right in front of you. Here's the little snapshot from the reference table, if that helps you. This doesn't go all the way to, it doesn't do the reciprocal ones, but you could still get there from this if you wanted. Yeah. You left a whole bunch of blanks.
Well, besides the first, well, because then I looked over for my test and I thought, I think I did really good on my test. But like, anyways, so like I'm confused on like the radical part because I know like when we like learned it and stuff, but like so I like on the quiz I don't know if I was right or wrong. Oops, it's just turned
You're wrong if you use the calculator.
Because like so how do I
this.
Okay, yeah, because
So cosine of 150 is really cosine of 30. So you go to cosine of 30, it's root 3 over 2.
So 150, okay, so that's, I think that's what was messing me up then, because it was like the reference angle, because I was just trying to do like all of these 180 subtracted by whatever.
Oh, yeah, it won't always be that. So it just
depends on like what thing you're in.
Yeah, because if you're in, like on this one, wait. This, okay, so here, secant 300.
Because I know I have to do like 1 divided by a cosine, right? So it's like 1 divided by the cosine of 300 to get the opposite, whatever.
You can't do any of these on the calculator. Anytime it says exact, that means no calculator. So even if you give me a decimal answer, it's no good.
So like I think I did really.
This?
I think I did really bad on.
Well, she knows she can have it anytime she wants.
On the reference sheet. I had this one.
All right.
But I just think I did.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because you told me you were going to stay after you never came.
I know, it's because I had musical and I was going to get not my part, so it's okay though. It's on me, it's on me. It's on.
I know, because I've done everything that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah,
all right, 300. So 300, there's 180, 270, 300 is going to be somewhere over here, right?
Yes.
So this is a 300-degree angle.
Okay, I get that.
You need to find the reference angle, which is this right here.
So it'll just be the 300, it'll just be 60?
In this case, yes, it's 60. But if you were doing 180 minus that number every time, you see what I'm saying? This one had nothing to do with 180.
Yeah.
So it depends.
I just forgot. Like I knew that for my test. But
okay, good. So secant of 300 is the same thing as secant of 60. Same thing. So that's when you look at your chart and you're like, okay, secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So the cosine's 1/2. So secant is going to be the reciprocal of, because right, square root of 1 is just 1/2. Yep. So it's just 1/2.
So it's just 2?
That's it. So and then I know it's 2, and then I just got to ask myself if it's positive or negative 2.
Negative.
All students take calc.
Yeah.
So cosine and secant will both be positive in this quadrant.
Okay, so it's positive.
Yes, so that's my answer.
Okay, but then see, like on here though, it gave me 2.
Because
so just
it's
don't always say. You never know.
because this is going to spit out a crazy decimal.
Okay.
You would have lucked out if it's. I mean, yes, it's going to spit out 2, but you'd be
That's
lucky
what happened
because
to me in my quiz. I just put decimals.
yes, and so those ones are going to be wrong. You're getting lucky when it comes out to be a nice number.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Our whole conversation was just recorded.
Huh?
I'm still recording.
Oh.
It's
Well,
okay.
hello.
All right, guys, how did we do? Actually, I'm going to stop and start it again.